sit down.
Hello folks, Colin here, Festa 67's workshop. Welcome to issue 60 of Legends of Ferrari F1, the 1/24th scale die-cast model collection from our good old pals at DeAgostini. Now, if you'd like to grab one of these for yourself and start this collection, pop over to their website. There's a clickable link in the description below. Pop, and you too can have these in your collection. Who have we got today? Today we got the Ferrari 312 T2 from 1976, driven by the late great Niki Lauda, folks. Yes, Niki Lauda in it. I must admit, I am a fanboy because when I was growing up, the Hunt Lauda rivalry was the big thing when I was a lad. I was 10 when Niki got injured at Nürburgring, and the whole Hunt Lauda rivalry was a massive thing, and that's when I really got heavily into F1. So yeah, I do have a bit of a fondness for Niki Lauda, I must admit. It says here, revised technical regulations did not diminish Ferrari's performance. The new car was on a par with its predecessor, the 312T, and allowed Niki Lauda to build up hopes for his second title, which unfortunately vanished after his accident in Germany. All was not at loss, however, as Ferrari did win the Constructors' Championship. Yeah, the big old snorkel's missing on the top there, isn't it? But yeah, very lucky man to survive that accident, I must admit. If you want to watch a good film, watch Rush. It really does do the Hunt Lauda rivalry well, and yeah, very good performances from both actors in that film. The bodywork was very similar to its predecessor, however the high engine air intake was missing, yes folks. So yeah, they banned them for whatever reason, but yeah. There he is, there's Clay Regazzoni there, another good driver of his day. But yeah, absolutely. Gritting your teeth there he is himself there with his distinctive red helmet poking out. And I still love these chrome front and rear wings on Ferraris. Just look the part, don't they? And there you go, that's Niki Lauda, that's after Nürburgring, because he's got his burns there. James Hunt made a comment to Niki once, which was, you're the only guy who can come out of an accident with third-degree burns and be better looking than before the accident, because he used to call him Ratty. And yeah, there's a car, look at that, airborne there. Yeah, and that's the remains. Yeah, charred by flames. My God, look at that. Brings it back, folks, doesn't it? Wow. Very, very lucky to survive, bless his heart. And he was 6 weeks, I think it was 6 weeks later that he came back and shoehorned himself into a car, still wearing his bandages and everything. But yeah, what a man. And he went on to be an ambassador for Mercedes F1 and was widely loved in the paddock, and I think everyone was really cut up when Niki sadly passed away, but there you go. So that's the magazine done, folks, so we'll pop that to one side and we'll bring the model in and we'll have a looky look at the model, folks, okay? And there's the model. That's how they come, folks, in a nice display case. They normally have a red card along the bottom there, but I've been round with the old skizzars and removed that. I tend to keep my little plastic covers on the slip cases whilst I'm filming, just in case I scratch them or drop them on the bench. But that's how they arrive. You've got your badge on the side there, Ferrari 31T2, Niki Lauda 76 on the side. So what we'll do is we'll get this open, and then we'll have a little looky-loo around the car for you, okay? And there she is, folks, in all her beauty. So we'll do our usual top-down view there. As you can see, a nice little curvaceous shape there, curving and sculpting around the wheel there. Same the other side, nice little scallop out there. Chrome front and rear wings, stunning. I wish they would do that on the modern car. Very, very short wishbones there. It's either short wishbones or a very wide front end. I think with the modern ones, we're so used to this really elongated, skinny nose, aren't we? Bit like an anteater's Uber, innit? Looking down inside there, you got your seat belts that you can see there. You got your manual gear lever. Back in the days of manual gear changes, little teensy wincy cushion there for the back of his canister to stop it banging on the back of the scoop there. Let's have a look at the old side profile there. As you can see, very low profile there. But look at the angle of the nose, just straight down in it. Proper, like a boxer's nose in it. Spoiler, rear wing hanging out over the rear suspension there. Big old chunky fat tyres, little tiny tinsy wincy front wheels there. I love this shape as well, this angle where it just sculpts up like a chunk of cheese in it, and then it's rebaited in with all the sponsor logos and the white flash in there and the radiator visible. But I do love that little scoopage going on there. Very minimal end plate there on the front wing. Gold silver wheels there, looking rather distinctive. Look how dished that rear wheel is. That old nut right in there. You'd have to put your canister right in that wheel to get the Spaniana on there to get that wheel off. Little script on the side there, Niki Lauda, #1 plate, because he was the reigning world champion. Tricolore along the side there, looking rather beautiful. There's the jaws shot as he's looming towards you in the rear view mirror. Big old scopes on the front there as well. Same the other side there, obviously. Sponsor logos, etc. all neatly applied. And then from the rear there, you've got the shot there of the rear end there with all the exhausts poking out. Brake ducts poking up, the inbound brakes on this, gearbox, etc. Little tinsy-wincy light underneath. And then when we turn her upside down again, you've gone with the old exposed exhausts there, looking rather bizarre there, but it was all done to make sure that these pipes were the same length. So you'd end up with some really bizarre curvatures and all of that lot to go on. Exposed lower part of the gearbox there and lower wishbones. Very, very flat floor there, all riveted together back in the day. But you could get a real perspective for the big old chunky rear wheels like that. Beautiful, beautiful example of a beautiful and beautiful, elegant car. Absolutely stunning, it really was. And I look at this and how, I wouldn't say basic, because for its time it was cutting edge, but looking at this, how Niki survived that accident, it really does amaze me. Looking at the cockpit there, look, standard steering wheel with gauges and switches and that, but when you think this was pre-carbon fibre era, and yeah, I look at that and I'm just amazed at the velocity of the accident and how he survived. It's unbelievable. But anyway, I'm reminiscing now. That is the Ferrari 312 T2 from '76, driven by Niki Lauda, folks. Another stunning, stunning model there for the collection. So don't forget, folks, if you'd like to grab these for yourself, head over to their website. There's a clickable link in the description below. Pop, and you too can have these on your bench. Also, to help me out, if you can remember to click little faster, subscribe to the channel. Remember to like, hype and share the video. That'll help me channel grow, keeps it alive. Whilst you're there, ring the bell, select all to get notified of all an upcoming video content. In the meantime, thank you so much for coming in and keeping me company. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Stay safe and well. Goodbye for now.